Hello everybody and welcome back to the Kolskor Marble Championship Season 7 Qualifier. Today we have Q Event 3 Bounce Back, an event we've seen a lot of the time in the Kolskor Marble Championship before. 4 marbles at a time will roll down these lanes here and hit the wall there at the end. Once they hit the wall, they have to try and stay as close to the wall as they can, each indent counting for one singular point. The closer they get to the wall, the more points they get. And by the end of it, whichever marble has the most points in each group will win their group. Looking at the current group standings, there aren't really any marbles who look to be completely safe yet, but there are some who do look to be out of it, notably Mess, Strigaday, and Caramel. So let's see how the standings will be shaken up after this event. First up in Group A, we've got Lapis, Mahi, Dragonfly, and Mess. Down they go, and that's excellent from Mess. A 35 to start off for them. Very nice job there. Dragonfly and Lapis and Mahi also pulling off nice scores. Down they come again. This time Mess falls back quite far. Mahi doing excellent in the air with that 34. Dragonfly also pulling off another 32. Lapis also solid with that 31. Third roll. Down they come. Looks like they all do pretty badly here. Mahi managed to do the best out of them with that 25. That was with 22. Dragonfly 20 and Mess also with a 20. And their final roll. Down they come. Mahi, they're falling back far. It's not going to be good for them. Only an 8. Lapis, however, that's a 35. That's going to put them in a 115. And they will lead the group so far. Mantis, Ruby, Panthera, and Orc up next. Down they come for their first roll. Fairly strong there from Ruby, Orc, and Mantis. Panthera, however, only a 15. Not a good start for them. They're already down in the pack in this group. They need something here. Down they come again. Panthera, that's a nice way to improve their score with a 30. No one else really does that well. Ruby and Mantis pulling off a 22 and 21 respectively. Orc falling all the way down to a 9. Down they come for the third roll. Ruby, they take their time to come down there, but it is Mantis doing that. Panthera, they fall all the way back. And that's only going to be a 1 for them. That is horrific. Mantis, they pull off a 32. Ruby a 28. But Panthera, what happened there? And the final roll down, Ruby, that's quite nice. Orc as well, pulling off a solid score of a 30. But Ruby with the 31 puts them at the top of this heat with that 110. It is Lapis who takes the win. 115 for them, followed by Dragonfly with 112, Ruby 110, Mantis, and 106. Looking at the current Group A standings, Lapis, they have secured their spot with that second victory, and Mess is unfortunately now unable to qualify. Moving on to Group B, first up, we've got Discharge, Raven, Wisp, and Strigaday. Down they come. Raven, that's a nice score of, I believe that's 32 to start it. Discharge also doing nicely with that 28. Strigaday with a 29. Down they come Strigaday. They seem to hit the wall there, but they make it nicely. But that's Lollipop with a 35. Brilliant score. Discharge also pulling off a 30. Raven with another 32. They're doing very well here. Down they come again. Raven, they pull off a 35. Let's put them in 99. They might be in range of getting the record here, which is a 129 from Anchor. We'll see how they do in the final roll for this heat. Down they come, and it's going to be a 30 from Raven. They tie the record. So that's not bad. 129 and a 121 from Lollipop is also a strong score. Second heat, we've got Dynamite, Nebula, Wisp, and Sky. Down they come. Wisp, they fall all the way back. Dynamite also falls all the way back to a 1. That's horrific for both those marbles. Sky and Nebula, they do decently. Down they come for the second roll. Wisp, that's a lovely way to improve. That's a 36. Brilliant score. Sky, Dynamite, and Nebula all doing decently. Down they come again. Looks to be fairly alright for all of them. Wisp, however, they fall back the furthest, only going to get a 15 for that. Nebula and Dynamite doing the best at it in that roll. And the final time they come down, Dynamite, that's a 35. But it's not going to be enough to bring their score up, only landing on an 89. Sky does the best in that heat with the 113, but it is a Raven with that mammoth 129 score, taking the win there for this group just above Lollipop. The current group standings puts Raven as guaranteed to qualify, and Strigaday is unable to, with 3 marbles tied on 12 points. This group will be close coming into the final event. However, the last group, Group C, White Flame, Derek, Hive, and Caramel. Down they come. That's strong from both Derek, White Flame, and Hive, but Caramel, they fall all the way down to an 8. Not a good way to start for them. Down these marbles come for a second roll. Caramel, they're falling far back again. Can they stop? It doesn't look like it. They're going to end on a 9. That's not a good score. Hive and Derek putting up the best of this heat once more. Down they come for the third roll. Caramel, they've fallen back a third time. Not good. So do Derek and White Flame. Hive doing well with that 26 to add to the 28 and 27 from rounds past. And the final roll, down they come. White Flame gets a very solid 33. Hive with a solid 30. That puts them as the winner of this heat with that 111. That's the score to beat for Anchor, Pellet, Blue Bottle, and Frostbite. Down they come. Blue Bottle, they get off to the best start with that 30. Not bad from both Pellet and Frostbite either. Second time down. How can they do? Anchor does the best there with that 28. Frostbite, they fall all the way back to a 12. Not a good score for them. Pellet and Blue Bottle also doing decently. Third time down. How do they do? Not bad from Frostbite and Blue Bottle. 28 and 27 respectively. Pellet and Anchor, though, they both fall back to a 21. And the final roll, can any of them beat Hive's 111? They're going to need a big score to do it. Anchor, they fall back, but they pull it back to a 35. Rest of the marbles do decently. None of it's going to be enough to beat Hive's 111, meaning they will take the group. Blue Bottle just behind on 109, Anchor on 103, Pellet 101, White Flame 100, Derek 99, Frostbite 92, and Caramel with a abysmal 49. Checking out the Group C standings, Frostbite and Caramel, they are out. But the rest of them, Anchor, Hive, White Flame, Blue Bottle, Pellet, and Derek, they're all within 4 points of each other. It will be very tough to call who will make it going into the final event, which will decide it all. That event is Training Course, so I will see you then.